Hey, good morning, everybody. Whew, it's like 8 o'clock. I slept long. I gotta get packed up and get moving. Whew. Stupid check complete. Leaving nothing behind. Here's a horseshoe I found last night. Still got some nails in it. I found that horseshoe and I hung it right there on the stone above my head. And I took an ibuprofen. And I think both kind of helped. Because, man, I slept. I feel maybe better. I don't know. Actually, I don't think I do, but I feel about the same. And, yeah. Onward. Oh, good morning, Grandfather Stone. I kind of have a plan in mind for today. It's like 50 miles from here to the trail that cuts down. You hike then another 15, and then you hitch into Pinedale. So it's like 65 miles. And I don't know that I'm going to be busting any big miles today. There is like 15 miles from here, Big Sandy trailhead and Big Sandy campground. I'm thinking if I can get down there, like 15's all I've been doing right in here, which is kind of bothering me, but I'll get to that another time. If I can get to the Big Sandy, I can camp there, maybe hitch in with some campers or somebody up into Pinedale. And, yeah, so that's my plan, I guess. So many of them right here. Good morning, wee flowers. Oh my gosh. There was a junction about a half mile back. And the cairns kind of led down this trail, but this is not the trail. Let's go back up to the junction. Get back on the trail. Again, little patch of flowers. That's it's good to see you again. All right. That was a good mile. I don't regret it, but it wasn't the trail. And now I'm on the trail. Oh, man. Got lost here, turned around, spun around in these log piles. The trail kind of petered out. And I was looking on the maps and I'm not on it. So I'm just trying to work my way back to the meadow. That was like the last point. I know I was on trail. That's like 20 minutes crawling through this stuff. Getting nowhere. I think I see the meadow. Alright. So cutting up here. Not okay. Guess I'll take this trail down. Go a little farther and then try and cut over. Alright, so through there is where the trail used to go. It's kind of where the maps indicate. And I tried cutting up too soon and ended up in all of that blowdown mess. There's like a minute where you just have that, it's almost like a panic or that fear, like, I gotta hurry. And that's not what you should do. Because then you'll just get even more lost. So, all right, I'm back. Onward. This is Dutch Joe Creek. Along the way, you see different creeks, and I've seen a lot with Joe. Dutch Joe, Mexican Joe. That was down in Colorado. Like, a lot of Joes out there finding creeks. This looks like a good one. I think that log looks like a good way across. Balance or hop. Hop is closer, so I think that's what I'll do. Neither of them look too bad, though. There we are. It's just a hop. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, there's, I think, a big fish right down in there. I could have just grabbed him. Skip and jump. So much for the jump, but yeah, I think I could have had me a trout if I was on my A game. Oh, picnic table. Man, this whole day just seems like a dream. Picnic table's too much. Yeah, it is. What do you know? Oh my gosh. Oh man. I met Lorax today and chatted with him. He was a funny fella too, that guy. It was, I don't know, that part didn't even, just after, like when I got turned around and all of those busted trees, a little bit after that, maybe half hour, going up, and from the shade, this voice is like, "Why aren't you on the circ?" And I like looked and kind of startled me. And there was squatting a guy with a giant backpack with a chainsaw. And it was like, he had a CDT shirt on, and he stood up out of the shade. And I said, "Hi, I'm Huck." And he said, he's a Lorax. As soon as he said it, I knew why. He just looked like a Lorax. And then I squatted down in the shade with him for a bit, and I was just like shivering. and he was talking about the trees talking. And I was like, I enjoy listening to their chatter, you know. And boy, he took a shine then. He whipped 2 cold beers out of his backpack. Shine or Bach, too, like good, tasty, and cold. That's the funny part. That's why I'm serious. This feels like a dream, kind of. Because then he was talking about the trolls here. And I know what he's talking. And he showed me, he had pictures of these rocks. Like you see a face in the rocks. Leering that, or in the grains of wood or bark sometimes. And I've seen them before. I told him about the goblins in southern Utah, and he was like, yeah. And so we talked for a bit about that. I asked him about Sasquatch, and he was pretty serious about it. He's heard them, he said, but I kind of questioned him on it, but he's not able to take pictures of them, I guess. For those of you that are curious, I don't know. I can't tell you there's not any, but I've never seen them, and I've been out the doors a lot. But the Lorax. And I crushed up my can, and was gonna throw it in my trash. He's like, "No, I'll take it." And he took it, and he said he's gonna get back to work. He lives out of his truck. Does odd jobs for money sometimes, and spends his days just chainsawing the forest trails for hikers. And then I walked away. I kind of just been thinking about that, listening to the chatter of the trees, but I never heard a chainsaw. And I wish I had kept the can, because that would have been something, but it was just I don't know, I swear I'm not hallucinating, and I feel like poo, but I'm not that far gone. The Lorax. As I'm thinking, it's maybe I met a gnome, you know, Lorax, or maybe he's thinking the same thing. Maybe he's just thinking, man, that was weird. I wonder. He's got the beer can, so I don't know. I wouldn't mind being a gnome sometimes. I think this is Temple Creek, and I think right up here I should hook to the south and be hitting that campground. So here's the junction that heads up Big Sandy Lake. That trail, it'll take me all the way up to the Cirque. hope to do that, at least get half of it. This is the way that I came from, down the trail, and the trailhead, and the trail go this way. So